Look. I want Jerry Jeudy. I want DJ Moore. I'd take Cooks. But if OBJ really want parts, come through. What's good, people? It's your boy, Mr. Rome, Cowboys fan talk, right back like I never left. Listen, I was thinking, well, first and foremost, I appreciate y'all, man. I literally feel like I just hit 14K, and I'm almost at 14.5. Thank y'all, man. Y'all been running it up. Y'all been showing love with the likes, with the shares, just with the love in general. And I appreciate y'all, man. Seriously. I never feel like it's a bad time to say thank you to people that support you, support your channel, etc. So thank you. I was thinking, man, the Bears game is going to be interesting. You know, this is right before the trade deadline week. A lot of movement. Division rivals making good moves. Like I said in my video yesterday, I ain't got no hate on the Robert Quinn move. Salute to the Eagles. I know you're trying to shore up your defense and get it like ours, so respect. Do y'all thing. But as far as for the Cowboys, you know, actually not even just the Cowboys. The Giants traded Kadarius Toney to the Chiefs. And I feel like they might be going after somebody else too. Like, it's movement in the division. I don't know what Washington's doing, but as far as us, you know, we went out and got a D tackle to shore up the run. Defense is stout, but anything that's great still has moments or things that you can shore up and get better. As great as our defense is, the run game has been slightly our issue. So you go shore that up because we about to go on a murderous row of running backs. You know what I'm saying? We got Saquon coming up again on Thanksgiving. We got Dalvin Cook coming up. We got the Bears run game. They're going to do their best rendition of whatever they're doing in Philly. And that should be fun. You know what I'm saying? It should be a great scouting report. Make no mistake, the Bears are going to try their best to emulate what the Eagles did to us. And that's great because we don't have nobody on our scout team that can emulate Jalen Hurts. I ain't going to lie. So it's good to have a whole game to use it for practice purposes. That's not me downplaying the Bears. That's me saying that their strategy is probably going to be RPO heavy, like 5 to 10, maybe 15 design runs for Justin Fields. It's going to be that type of game plan. So it'll be good for us to use as practice, use as film, etc. But I really feel like this game is going to dictate what we do with the trade deadline. I feel like although Dak came out today and Dak did something amazing, I wanted to make a whole video about this, but I just haven't had the chance to. Dak was saying, look, I don't care if I throw for 150, 200 yards, no touchdowns, as long as we win. If they need me to throw for 4 touchdowns and 500 yards, I'll do that too. He said he wants to do whatever it takes to win. He does not care about the stats. As much people complain about him and call him greedy and all that extra stuff, I think it's dope to hear him come out and verbally say, hey, look, I just want to do whatever it takes to win and put action behind it like last week. You know, even though in the game it looked like, he said, you know, I got a little excited, went for some deeper passes. I think he understands the strength of this team. And right now the defense is just humming. You get behind what's humming. That's like a player on your team, your basketball team, get hot from 3. And just because you're the best player, you take the ball out of his hands. You know, and Dak Prescott is incredible to me. I know a lot of y'all don't feel that way, and I don't really care. But I respect that he understands the hot hand right now is the defense. There will be times this season that the offense will have to take control. And I think that the Bears defense, although having stout moments, stout players like Jackson and then you got Roquan Smith and things like that, they just traded away one of their better players. They're mentally going to be down. I don't care what they say. Literally, when they traded Robert Quinn, Roquan Smith was crying in the press conference because that's his man. They cool. So he mentally might not be there. I know everybody likes to get up to play the Cowboys, wear their special, clothes and all that. But at the end of the day, I feel like we're going to try and push the limits with the ball through the air. I've heard Kellen Moore talk about getting Michael Gallup involved. I know they want to continue to get CD involved. They got Dak back, second game. I feel like we're going to try our best because they want to see, do we really need some help? And it's kind of frustrating because it kind of makes you want to kind of root against the offense this week. But I'm saying this. As much as I want them to make a move, if we can show that we can move the ball with the personnel we have, then I'll be fine. It's just the fact that Noah Brown is nicked up, James Washington's nicked up, Simi Fuhoku's nicked up. That third receiver's in flux. Michael Gallup's coming off an injury, and CD Lamb has had a hip this year. A lot of people kind of nicked up. I would let her bring somebody in here. I really, really would. And the way we play on offense is going to dictate that. Zeke might be out, so it might really be an aired out game. Tony Pollard definitely can carry the load. You know what I'm saying? He said they call it, I haul it, and I'm with it. I know Tony can get it done. But let's be honest. I know why y'all clicked on this video. Y'all want to hear what I think about Odell Beckham. Listen, I want Jerry Jeudy. I love his route running ability. I feel like he would fit with Dak. I know what Dak likes. I like DJ Moore. He's a yak monster. You know what I'm saying? He reminds me of CD Lamb. We'd have two CD Lamb type receivers. And he'd be incredible. You know what I'm saying? I got Brandon Cooks as a speedster. He'd open up the defense. You know what I'm saying? So I won't be mad at none of those. But listen, ODB. I'm old. OBJ is a level above all of them. Y'all saw him in the playoffs. I know he's coming off another injury to the same knee, and you might think, well, maybe he's slowed. If he can do anything, OBJ he's a skilled veteran. 100% somebody we would need that can make the catch in the moment. On the highest of stages, he balled out. In the Super Bowl, he balled out. Playoffs, too. Bring me OBJ. And he can teach something to other receivers. He, at that point in his career, OBJ's the veteran. He can teach something to the other receivers. Yeah, I'd take it. I would take it. Now, Michael Irvin, and I don't feel like Michael Irvin be hyped. Michael Irvin be sweating. Michael Irvin be saying stuff I don't agree with all the time. Like, he said the Eagles want to have a dynasty. All kinds of craziness this year. But I don't see him making up stuff. A lot of that other stuff is opinionated. For him to come out and say, I got word from somebody in Odell's camp, or maybe Odell specifically, that he wants to play for the Cowboys. I'm a roll. I feel like he really did hear that. I feel like OBJ or maybe his agent or somebody wanted Mike Irvin to put that out there, put it in the atmosphere. Maybe get the Cowboys to call him since they be dragging their feet. Maybe they can come to some type of deal. And the world would lose their mind. I'm telling you, I would lose my mind. Now that I've told you how I would respond if it happened, unfortunately, I don't know if it'll happen. I don't know if it'll happen, man. I would love it. I feel like it's perfect. I feel like Stephen Jones and them just would hate on it. But I feel like he would bring a nice little energy boost to our offensive side of the ball. I just feel like it'll be perfect, man. He's made to wear the star. But I don't know if it'll happen. At the end of the day, one of his closest friends is Von Miller. And Von Miller wanted to play for the Cowboys too. Now, Von Miller's trying to get him to play for the Bills. But I really feel like he could bring more help to us than he could to do for Buffalo. Now, Buffalo's a better team than the Cowboys as far as what they looking like offensively and defensively combined. Buffalo balling. But I really feel like OBJ can get us to another tier. So I really hope that our ownership and everybody really genuinely consider this. I hope that they get on the phone. I hope that this thing picks up steam. I would love, but you don't got to send no draft compensation. You could just sign them. But as of right now, I just wanted to let y'all know Odell has entered the chat. He wants parts, but he might just be using us as a bargaining chip, and he might go get his bread elsewhere like Von Miller did, like Bobby Wagner did, like mad players do. I want to play for the Cowboys. And then your agent calls somebody else and says, well, he might want to play for the Cowboys. And then the other people offer more to keep him out of Dallas. Something about this star, right? It's crazy. But anyway, I just want to say, man, this week's offensive performance really will dictate if we're going to get somebody. Either we're going to show that we can play, or I think the Cowboys is going to buckle under the pressure and go get somebody. I say forget all that. No matter what happened. Go sign Odell and let's rock. But it's your boy, Mr. Rome, man. I just want to jump in here and holler at y'all for a minute. I'm about to go slide and meet up with my peoples. I'll holler.